Shalom, Yasharala, HALALYAM, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and taught us His truth through the Spirit. Shalom to the sincere Akim, Wakwathiam, listening and learning. The Akim going on the highways and hedges, making their bodies a living sacrifice in these last days, pushing the word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations but are really Israelites, flowing through the Spirit. Some stuff I was meditating on. Babylon is on a steady decline, because how, Satan will come at you, of course, and you just have to fight those demons. You just have to pray, fast, realize that it's over for Babylon. Like, it doesn't matter how much he attacks you, if you're a man of the Lord, you just have to have that faith. You just have to stay strong, because we can see it, The Lord's having mercy on us just by showing us all these signs, so we have to be fools to give up now, We should be comforted by the fact that we can see these things happening before our very eyes. We're living in the best time ever, And it's the best time ever because this is our last captivity. It's not we're not going to get a temporary rule and then someone comes and overthrows us because we're being wicked. Like, no. It's the remnant being righteous in this last time. And the wicked of our people are going to get cut off. They're going to be put to death, for various reasons, in various ways. We don't have to worry about them. We just have to worry about ourselves and our true brethren, and our respective households. And then after this last captivity, we get, through the last trials and stuff, and then we're going to be placed back into rulership, but forever, along with Yahawashi as our foundation, because that's not going to be overtaken, that's not going to be overthrown. We're not going to go through that cycle again, So Babylon is steadily falling because more and more truth is going out. The Israelites have been waking up. The elect are being sealed. Recently, my woman was awakened to the truth. HALALYAM, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Barakata Yahawah, Barakata Yahawashi. About like 2, 3, 4 months ago, not even 6 months yet, she's already going through shit. Her family cut her off. Her cousins are heathens because their father is a Elamite, but the mother, which is her aunt, is Eve, and she bugged out on her out of nowhere. Started calling her a bitch and a liar, so on and so forth, all for, asking questions. She didn't even really tell them that she was, an Israelite yet, because they were into the Nation of Islam, went to Islamic school and stuff, so they're Muslim. She didn't even say that she left or anything. She just asked questions because she was finding out, Muhammad really was an actual pedophile. He didn't wait until the girl had a period or anything like that. He literally married her at like 8 years old. Took baths with her and did all types of weird shit. So he was an actual pedophile, a real pedophile. He said, if I'm a false prophet, let my aorta get split. And then there's a hadith or Quranic verse or whatever that said that he when he was dying, he was poisoned, and that's how he died. But when he was dying, he himself said that he felt as if his aorta was being severed, which is stupid as hell. That they wrote that and they're just cool with it. Like, how retarded can you be? But among other things, she finally was like, yeah, this is some bullshit. And she was so sad that she was blindly into that her whole life. And before then I was constantly talking to her about stuff, and she was in agreement with all of it even before she fully awakened and got up out of there. She just couldn't let go of the dogma of and the customs, the traditions that she keeps with her family. But she ended up realizing, like, she got to let all that go because it's idolatry. They go revolving around a building, kissing on a damn black stone, groping the women as they walk by. What kind of shit is that? So, I mean, you gotta understand, her aunt bugged out on her and blew up out of nowhere. That was like confirmation for her. Like, yeah, there's some bug outs. And this is the truth that I just came into. Because why would you, they cut her off. Like, why would you cut her off? Why would you cut me off? She's like, why would you cut me off just because I'm asking questions? Nothing has been said yet. They actually found my Twitter, and I was just saying, Islam is BS. That's really the most I said. And, they went crazy over that. Trying to challenge me, the heathen Elamite cousin, talking all kinds of blasphemy, cussing me out. Maybe she didn't know about it. Why would you come after her for that? Which now, I look back on that in the moment and I was like, maybe, that probably wasn't the wisest thing to tweet out there, but still, regardless, it was for a reason. The Lord wanted that to happen, one way or another. So it's all good, but they bugged out on her. They bugged out on her big time, So that was just a trial for her. Now she's, on her own. She still talks to her mom and sisters and stuff, but, the scriptures prophesied all about this. Your family would betray you. You'll be tried. But out of all these troubles, you'll be delivered. Because there's some bug outs anyway. They're not some people that you want to associate with regardless. So really, it's no loss to her. It's the same thing for us. The men of the Lord go through all types of adversity every single day. Just being a Israelite man is hell. We're living in hell right now. Every day is something to just vex you. Whether it's something that you see, something that people do to you, whatever. But through all that adversity, we just, it's like a rock hiding a precious stone. You have to dig through the rock and carefully, almost like you're sculpting something, to get to the precious stone undamaged, you know, and all its beauty and value. It's a process, you know, and we're nearing the end of that process. So, you know, with that, I want to say, HALALYAM, BAHASHAM, Abad, Babal, Wa, Kal, Adawamyam, Wa, Gawayam, Babakasha, YAHAWASHI, Tawada, Aman. And I want to say, Kwam Yasharala, and Shalom to the hopeful elect.